Hello, everyone. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 18th through July 24th. A quick special thanks to everyone for supporting my channel by liking and subscribing. Now let's find out what Spirit has in store for you this week. Hello, Capricorn. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure to read for you. And I'm very excited to see what Spirit has to say for you this week. And I hope that you are coming to watch this from a very good standpoint. Things are going well for you already. Let's see, we are starting with the Two of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Magician, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So, if you've watched the show before, you know I love when there's balance. There's a lot of balance with your action and your challenge. You have an awesome power card. You have the Magician, which I feel like the Magician kind of represents that you are the master of all of the elements, and you are able to use them at your choosing and use them well, definitely to your advantage. So having that power card in your reading for this week, Capricorn, is excellent, and it definitely speaks to that very loyal and enduring nature, because possibly up to this point you haven't really felt like you've been in control of things, or at least where you are in command, where you're making them bend to your will. Well, this week the Magician says that all of the suits are going to be in your favor, and that you're going to be able to use them exactly how you need to. So let's go ahead on that note and look at your challenge, starting with your first card, the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is speaking to a period of indecision, and like knowing that in some way you are going to have to compromise. Even if you don't agree with who you're compromising with, why you're compromising, what's happening, you realize with that Two of Swords, that challenge is saying, yeah, I'm probably, in order to break this period of indecision and make the proper choice, I'm going to have to team up with someone. With that Nine of Swords, it's talking about, that's the Nightmare card, where you are feeling very stressed out and anxious about something. Now, knowing that the Magician is in your corner this week, that should alleviate some of that stress and that anxiety about whatever you're trying to decide to do. And as we said, that Two of Swords is saying that you are at a point, you're at a stalemate where you have to come to a decision. So looking at your Knight of Swords, your last challenge card, that is speaking to competence. Being willing to move quickly or rashly toward a goal, or to get an outcome. But with the Two of Swords, again, saying that you know that something else is going to have to come into play there. So you have that boldness, you have the Magician saying, move forward, go for it, you can handle this, you can make the best decision for the situation. But, you know, you're tempering it. You're going to be using your command of your elements this week. So let's go ahead and look at your action cards. You have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is speaking to creativity and being able to cooperate with someone. So with that Two of Swords saying, yeah, it's probably going to be necessary for you to work with someone. That Three of Wands right next door is saying, yeah, yep, you are going to have to work with someone else. Cooperation is more than likely going to be in your vocabulary this week, Capricorn. Then we have the King of Wands, nice strong action card, and the King of Wands is referring to vision and leadership, trusting in that strong sense of honor and compassion that you have, knowing that whatever action you take is going to be for the greater good. You're going to be able to have that vision to see the big picture and know what needs to be done. So again, that Magician is just saying, whatever action you take, whatever challenges you face this week, Capricorn, you're going to be able to take control of the situation to resolve the issue. Then we have your Ace of Wands, speaking to inspiration, potential new beginnings, and new ventures. Being able to expand yourself, being able to grow, like in a really big way. So again, being able to use that Magician to finally tune your skills to accomplish your goals. That Magician is saying you are going to be spot on. You are going to be whatever you need this week to accomplish your goal. And you've got equal amounts of challenge and action. And you're actually, everything's speaking to that inspiration, being open to work with other people, being open to hear other ideas, finding a way to problem solve with other people. Believe it or not, a lot of people have a hard time really taking advice or getting into a new endeavor with someone else, especially if it's someone you're not used to working with or dealing with. But the fact of the matter is, the Magician is telling you you have the ability to do this. That King of Wands is telling you you have natural leadership tendencies. They're going to kick in for you this week. And because you are a good leader, because you have this compassionate soul, and you have that ability to be very loyal and stick with things, you are going to be able to work with someone else to get to that bigger picture. With your emotional card, the only card out of out of suit really in this reading, your Ten of Cups is referring to security and harmony, especially within your family. But as we said, you're going to be teaming up possibly with someone you've never really had to work with before, because regardless how you feel about this partnership or this teamwork that's going to be happening for you this week, Capricorn, you still pretty much in your heart of hearts, you know you have to do it. If it were family, I would say that, working with your family, teaming up with your family is almost a commonplace thing for most people, especially even if you don't live close to your family. Being able to connect and get things taken care of with a family member is a whole different situation than working with someone at work, a friend, a co-worker that is a friend, something along those lines. You're going to be working probably with someone that you wouldn't normally team up with. So I'm thinking that Ten of Cups is just talking about having a really good sense of connectedness with your family, with whoever it is you're going to be teaming up with. So it's going to work out in your favor. The Magician kind of ensures that whatever situation you're looking at this week, Capricorn, you're going to come out very successful. And that very industrious nature that is so second nature to you is going to kick in. And it's definitely going to appreciate that Magician and the King of Wands. And you have that balance that says that whatever challenge is thrown at you, your actions, your Magician, and your background, your family, the people that support you are all going to be part of that success. So just keep that in mind and know that working with new people can be very inspirational, and like the King of Wands says, it's going to bring out that natural leader in you. So trust in yourself, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me, and I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energies show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you all.